So what are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to watching people go through stuff and have experiences and smile, and not always smile, but I never know what's going to happen, but it always seems to be something good.
Okay. But let's just make this clear. You're not looking for tears either.
No, but I'm expecting some.
Okay. Very
I know
good.
they will happen. About day 3 or 4 is when the homesickness hits for some people.
Okay.
But there's a certain rhythm to it. I've seen it a few times. It's not really predictable, but I know that you have to feel bad to feel good sometimes. So,
right.
And everybody's going to be outside their comfort zone, and that's part of the idea. So it can't be a bad thing.
No.
They get a lot of support while they're there.
Yeah.
I'm a licensed psychologist.
I was just going to say that.
How am I going to work out that?
Universal literacy as far as Jamaica as a state. So there is more support for the children in the schools as far as getting children to schools, getting them learning to read through a national curriculum and whatnot. We find that in our community, it's a mixed bag of tricks. Some families won't have the greatest educational background, some will. Some families are more supportive of their children, sending them to school. They're vigilant on their homework and them reading outside of school. Some have more other duties to focus on in the farms and in the fields and in the bush, which makes it harder for them to have an education mindset.
Responsible. Great House, shout. Run, Great House, run.
Great O's come in grace. O's come in first. Old O's come in less.
I go.
They really give people back home a run for its money in terms of like friendliness, because like back in my hometown, and I would say Ripon too, a lot of people would just sit there and they would wave at you, say hi to you on the streets and stuff like that. But here it's just like they'll just go out of their way to say hi to you and stuff like that. And it's, yeah.
No, we're teaching 6th grade today. The teacher's gone.
This is resilient people who work hard every day. They appreciate simple things. Life is easy. Even though life may seem hard, they figure out how to have a good time just by being with other people and enjoying people's company. You see how tight-knit a family can be on a mountain, It's one of that small-town vibe that I never had at home, being from a big place, that it has almost been amazing to see how everyone is related to each other and knows each other and is able to function that way and support each other.
Got very tired. Bellies,
It's like ice cream cones. Number 7.
You can tell like the teachers are pretty stressed out here and stuff like that, given what they have to do, and the kids can get pretty rambunctious. So just being able to help them out in class, I think they really appreciate that. So
Yeah.
but it's definitely different here, and I've really kind of feel almost at home here. So it's,
Now? Yeah. Yeah.
Barbie first, but as in chat one, me find out say is foreign twang. The boy
With information age, the gap between developing countries and communities and those that are that you would say in the US or communities in Europe that you would consider to be developed, they all have this access. Classrooms in the US have tablets.
Right.
Every kid gets a computer in some classes.
Yeah.
And that's the big disadvantage right now. And sort of, I guess, breaking this digital divide will be the biggest for countries like Jamaica. When kids have access to this type of stuff, it will have them compete on all levels of education with kids all around the world.
There we go. That's a scale. I didn't even have to do the last one.
Do it again.
It's eye-opening, and at the same time, it's really rewarding because you get to experience a different culture and at the same time just help kids out and stuff like that.
But with the sovereign kisses of the night. In which the brown bee buries and bees close to each eye. Brown bees that murmur sounds of music ring. That softly fall off on the languorous breeze, wafting them gentle and the quiet.